Hello, my name is Anton Salvador, and I did my case study on the Wayback Machine. So the goal of the Wayback Machine is just like an internet archive where anyone can upload a website and then it'll archive it onto this website for people to use in the future. This is a good like way for history on the internet to be stored. But as you can see from this screenshot, this is the search page, and it looks a little outdated and a little cluttered with a lot of data. And this is another page on the Wayback Machine, a job page. And as you can see, this is very outdated with a lot of weird features, like this whole news article being on the left side. Like, why is there even a news article on the jobs page? There's no filter. There's a lot of problems which are essential to any job page, and every company and website needs a job page. But yeah, why did I choose this? It's a critical tool for researchers, archivists, and anyone else that just wants to experience the internet in the past. Because what's more important than learning history is learning how we got there. But yeah, so I just did a whole evaluation of the Wayback Machine's UI. I created personas and a user journey map to help me figure this all out, and then I redesigned the search page and the job page that I showed before. But yeah, here's a page that just analyzes the business goals and user needs. We're gonna speed through this a little bit, but if you need a pause, just pause right here. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure non-technical users will easily be able to use the new website, and make sure that any user, just in general, will be able to just have clarity on how the website works. But yeah, this is a little bit about Nielsen and Gestalt. It's a lot, but because I only have 5 minutes, I'm going to be speeding through this. So pause if you need to read more about this and more about the focuses here. But yeah, here are the basic personas I made. So I made Emma Earrings, who's a 22-year-old female undergrad who studies feminist literature, but she wants to look at sources for her term paper from like the early 2000s, right? But a big problem is, especially if you're non-technical, those screens from earlier can be very overwhelming, especially the search page with all the circles, the whole timeline that doesn't even let you filter correctly, and so on. Another typical user, people that are using it for journalism and getting sources. Justin Journalism here is a 45-year-old male who like wants to go through past websites to track government stuff, to really just make sure that like he gets old sources. But yeah, the main one I made a deep persona on is History Harry, who has a PhD in anthropology. He wants to analyze how the Green Party's website is working because how the party's values have evolved throughout the years. And yeah, he is also open to working in the archive, which is why I talk about the job page, because he just loves history so much. But yeah, so here's a little bit more about the personas. He has arthritis, he prefers shortcuts, but in reality, he just wants to make sure that like there's no easy barriers to entry and makes it way easier to research anything he wants to because he's a little older and he's tired. But yeah, there's a little story about him. You can pause if you want to read it. But yeah, here's the user journey map I made. So, in general, you start on the home page, then you navigate to the web archive screen to search anything up, and you're feeling hopeful at this point. You're feeling like History Harry's feeling like he wants to get going. He's thinking he can see the past website, but then we realize it's a little bit of an outdated interface, so he gets a little confused. So yeah, this can be modernized with either guided tutorials or just an overall better experience, better design, minimalist, more modern. Rather than it seems like it was made in the early 2000s. The next thing, search bar, right? He searches up the Green Party URL. Then he's frustrated because there's no auto suggest. It makes it extremely hard. It has to be exact URLs, and you have to type it automatically. There should maybe be an auto suggest thing here. That's a big feature that could be added. Then you can pick the date and time, but from the timeline, but you can't pick exact ones. Like, what if you only want a specific month? You don't want the whole year, which is extremely annoying. Snapshot lists are also very hard to scroll through, and there's no export option. So here's a quick one of this. So this is the web. This is the page like I was saying before. This is just like a quicker or more like centralized walkthrough, I guess. This is the next page, the search page. As you can see here, you can't select an exact time. There's also no specific filters. I want to be able to add filters on this, because what if you need that? And then here is the date picker and so on, and then for contact info and such. And yeah, this is the overall user journey is very user friendly. But yeah, what did I want to do? I wanted to make it more modern, especially the search feature. I wanted to make filters. I want to make it so anyone will be able to use it and it's not overwhelming for data, And I also want to change the job page. Like I showed before, there's not even a filter on it. Like modern job pages need filters. I feel like it's a basic need of it. And I want to make the UI look nicer. So this is the old job page. This is the new one. As you can see, I have an apply now button, a little bit of colors, adding filters, the most important thing. Adding a save jobs button right down here. And then, adding things like location, where it's at, it just says like US. What, like, I want like a state. I want more info. I want salary, when it was posted. This is the job search page. This is what I made it more. I added filters, which is really important. Range text, images, videos, any specifics like that. Added snapshots, date list, and so on. And yeah, that is my project. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any other questions, please let me know. But yeah, thank you.